So it is that time of the month. That was a horrible way to start off my video. So I am really excited for this unboxing today. Actually, it's technically 2 unboxings, but it's not about quantity in this unboxing, it's about quality. I have some really cool limited edition Megabass lures in here. I shop at a place called the Hookup Tackle online. Their headquarters, or like their store location, is in Arizona, and I live in New Hampshire, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would go there like every single week. But I do place an order through them online pretty regularly, about a few times a month. Every single month, Megabass releases limited edition lures in only a limited amount of baits, and the Hookup Tackle sells those every single month. So this month is no different. I'm going to be giving away one of these limited edition Megabass lures. The color I'm about to show you today is the color that they released in the month of November. I already have the month of December's, I just have to film that video. Starting off, this is the first limited edition bait I'm going to go over in this unboxing. And this limited edition color from Megabass is called SG Natural. And this color actually was the 4th color ever made in the Respect series. And that's just what Megabass calls their limited edition colors, is the Respect series. And I'm actually not going to be using this Pop Max. I'm just going to be hanging it up on my wall. And this Pop Max is 3 inches and weighs half of an ounce. So if you guys are curious, you can throw this on any bait casting combo you want to. And to be honest with you guys, I actually have never used the Pop Max, so I really don't know what it's like compared to other poppers. I just don't really use poppers in general. Now, sticking with that Megabass theme, this is a Megabass Vision 110 Junior Plus One, and this is one of my favorite colors they make, and it's also one of the rarest colors. Not because they make it less than any other color, but just because whenever this color goes in stock, it gets bought out immediately. So I was lucky enough to pick up 2 of these today, and this color is called GLX Spawn Cherry. These baits are 3/8 of an ounce. They're suspending, and they'll dive down to about 7.5 feet depending on what line you use or how you bring it back to you. If you bring this lure back to you with your rod tip up, I mean, you can keep this bait at like 3 or 4 feet beneath the surface, if you really wanted to. But where I live, I fish pretty clear, deep lakes and ponds. So I really like to use that like around 8 to 10 pound line, really to get this bait down to that 8-9 foot range. But let's take it out of the package. Now, in the name GLX, all that means is it's gonna have a bunch of glitter in it. And as you guys can tell from all the sparkles, it does have a decent amount of glitter in the paint job. But this is a pretty translucent pink bait, and this is going to work perfect for clear water in my unprofessional opinion. And it has a hit of gray on the top right there. And the belly also has this chartreuse kind of hue to it. Kind of a pearl, a chartreuse pearl color. And in the name Junior Plus One, this bait is actually going to be 98 millimeters, so a little bit smaller than a normal Vision 110. And that plus one means it's going to have a bigger bill, so it's going to dive down a little bit deeper than a normal Vision 110 would be. Now, moving on to the whole purpose of this order, this is the limited edition color for the month of November, Dorado. I'm going to be giving away this Vision 110 Junior right here in the limited edition color. And actually kind of a cool backstory to how Megabass thought of this Dorado color. It's typically when companies make a very bright gold colored jerkbait, it's very unrealistic. It does not look natural. So when Megabass set out to make a realistic gold jerkbait, ultimately this is where they ended up. And from what I've heard, it wasn't actually meant to look just like a Dorado. But a Dorado is just a really cool fish that lives in South America. Actually, let me just take one out of the package for you guys. And then the other one's going up on my wall. And then I'm going to be giving the other one away. I think this color is super cool. It has that like black to dark green back. And even the gold color changes a little bit to green. But this Vision 110 here is going to be 110 millimeters. It's going to be half of an ounce. And this bait is going to be suspending, and it's going to dive down to about 6 feet. Again, that's depending on what line you use or how you bring it back to you. I've got a Vision 110 down all the way to about 8 feet, but I've also used the Vision 110 all the way up in 2 feet. Now, a lot of people complain about the hooks being too light wire, and that is perfectly true. These hooks are light wire, but that is on purpose. This bait here, Megabass made this bait, or actually made the hooks, to work with 8-pound line. So they're expecting people to use 8-pound line with this lure and not just kind of drag the fish right to the boat. If you play the fish a little bit, you should have no problem with these hooks bending out. I actually caught a 3-pound smallmouth with literally just one treble hook and 20-pound line, and it didn't bend out. So it just really depends on how you fight the fish. Granted, I was in open water. I wasn't pulling a fish away from any sort of cover or snag. But if you are going to be fishing this jerkbait above like treetops underneath the water or around weeds, something like that, I would actually upgrade these hooks to something a little bit beefier. This is just the Vision 110 Junior, the bait that I'm going to be giving away. I'm not going to be taking it out of the package. And just like the Vision 110 Junior Plus one, this is 98 millimeters. It's 3/8 of an ounce. But this will only dive down to about 4 feet. And like I always say, depending on the line and how you reel it back to you. Here's a little sneak peek at the next color. And just so you guys know, that's not going to be the next limited edition bait from Megabass I give away. Megabass actually accidentally made a line of crankbaits in a limited edition color, and I was lucky enough to pick up 3 of those. So I am going to be giving away another limited edition bait before I give away this one that I just showed you. And it's super easy to enter the giveaway. Just be subscribed and comment something down below, and I'll pick a random winner. And I've given away 4 Megabass limited edition baits so far. This is going to be the 5th, and I already have the 6th and 7th giveaway to do. I just kind of have to film that video. But that is it for the unboxing from the Hookup Tackle. Like I said, the Hookup Tackle is one of my favorite companies to buy from. They sell a ton of Japanese only brands. So moving on to the Dick's Sporting Goods unbagging. Just a few things here. Now in my area, Dick's Sporting Goods is the only company that sells Kitech baits. So whenever I go there, I pick up as many Kitech things as I can. But the reason why I like these Kitech jigs so much is because they're tungsten. And in New Hampshire, lead is illegal under an ounce. So I try to get away with using tungsten as much as I can. And kind of the cool thing about all these jigs is they're made with a living rubber skirt. And they're all hand tied as well. I bought range anywhere from 1/4 of an ounce to 3/8 of an ounce. Those are the only sizes that Dick's had. But this is what it looks like out of the package. This color is the green pumpkin PP color. Not quite sure what that PP stands for, but this is the 1/4 ounce. And it has that living rubber skirt, like I said, which people say is supposed to give it a little bit more lifelike action underneath the water. I don't really know how I feel with the silicone or rubber. I don't know if it makes a big difference or not. I'm just honestly not that experienced enough to know too much of a difference. But if you guys are a fan of the JDM products in fishing, then definitely stay tuned to my channel because I unbox Japanese style baits every single month. But I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos. That is why I do these giveaways. I just wanted to thank everybody who subscribes, everybody who watches my videos. And just to reiterate, how you enter is super simple. Just be subscribed and comment anything down below, and I'll pick a random winner. But I come out with videos every single week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Peace.